But does that mean that these factors will lead to a World War III? The answer to that question is hello everybody and welcome back to the Samplify show. Hope you're having a great day and thanks a lot for tuning in. Well, before we get started with today's main topic, I have a few but really very interesting news articles. However, if you directly want to skip to the main part, jump right onto this timestamp shown on the Samplify TV. First on the list we have Kim Jong-un, the supreme leader of North Korea, is reportedly in coma, and his sister Kim Yo-jong is likely to take power of the state. If she does so, she would be the first female supreme leader of North Korea. Secondly, KFC is known by its very famous tagline, "It's finger lickin' good." But with concerns to the COVID pandemic, they have decided to remove the words finger lickin'. Commenting, quote unquote, "Remember that thing we used to say? Ignore it for now." So basically now it's KFC. It's good. And last on the list, Kevin Mayer, the CEO of TikTok, resigned from his position only after 3 months of acquiring it. Reason? TikTok is planning to sue the United States government following Donald Trump's words, saying he would be banning the app in the States in near future. And Kevin Mayer, being an American, obviously couldn't sustain in the position. Very patriotic person, I must say. Alright, now to today's main topic. Will there be any World War III? Well, before answering that question, we must know one thing, that world wars are something that we must not take for granted. The first two world wars led to a combined loss of nearly 70 to 90 million lives, which included military personnel as well as civilians. To put things into perspective, that's the exact number of times your crush has left you unseen. Or, that's on an average, the entire population of Germany in today's date. Oh, and talking of Germany, you must also not forget that with the advancement of technology, wars in today's date would not be limited only to guns and tanks. If there is a next world war, it would involve cyber hacking, very toxic attacks, and the deadliest weapon ever made in human history. No, I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about hydrogen nuclear bombs, commonly also known as nuclear bombs or H-bombs. These bombs are approximately 1,000 times more powerful than the atomic bombs that were used in the infamous bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. They would not only lead to the complete destruction of areas much larger than the modern day cities, use of nuclear weapons would also lead to fatal thermal radiations which would last for years and sometimes even decades. Do I hear you guys asking what are thermal radiations? Well, do you remember the time when there were no geysers? In those times, the households would use electric coils to heat up water. Now imagine a similar electric coil but in a much bigger scale and covering an entire city. Students studying science would know what great amount of heat energy I am talking about here. That would be a condition under thermal radiation caused by the nuclear weapons. But where do these nuclear bombs exist? Who owns these nuclear weapons? Well, these nuclear weapons are owned in great numbers by countries like the United States and Russia, and in small numbers by countries like China, India, Pakistan, North Korea, Great Britain, and a few more smaller countries. And we also know that conflicts do exist between the countries that I have just mentioned, which could light up a war. But does that mean that these factors will lead to a World War III? The answer to that question is no. Even though a world war or nuclear war perhaps is possible in today's date, it is likely that most countries will try their very best to resist one. Since in case of such wars, the countries will have to bear huge, and I mean very huge losses of not only human lives, money and infrastructure, but possibly even the entire human civilization, according to some videos online. So that's the answer. Even though we have presidents of some countries being like, hey, you know what, I got a button on my table, if I press it, it's going to launch a nuclear weapon and it's going to destroy your entire country. It is most likely that they will not be doing so, since the consequences of such actions will not only be borne by the country being attacked, but also the country attacking it. So there you have the answer. A world war in today's date is possible, but it is not coming up anytime soon. So that's the end of the episode. Thanks for staying till the end. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button and make sure that you post your conspiracy theories about a next world war in the comment section below, because I love to read such stuff. And also, obviously, do not forget to share this video with your family and friends. I'll see you guys next Monday, and until then, take care and goodbye.